And welcome back to Liquid Lunch. It's me, Hugh, and we are very happy here now. We have our final guest of the day. Here we've got Joanna Racine joining us again. We had you here in December, Joanna, but...
you wanted me back.
We got you back. I had such a great experience, actually, the last time you were here. That
you felt good.
I want to repeat that experience.
You have to repeat it to make
And I never
occur.
got the chance to experience Joanna, so I'm going to get to experience you for the first time. A fellow Cancer mate sign.
Yes,
That's what I mean.
We are sensitive.
Not the cancer illness, but the sign, the
Yes,
astrological
The
sign.
crab. The
Okay,
tender, sensitive
Hugh,
crab.
Okay, first you compare me to
Yes.
Hitler, and now you're calling me a crab. Thank you.
Hitler?
no,
I don't
not
remember
toast
that.
too.
But
You did. You did. That's because you were in Hakalau. You don't
Oh,
remember.
yeah, that's right.
memory.
Oh, my.
Actually, you saw that last interview a bit, Joanna.
Yes.
I mean, Hakalau. Because why I said that was that really, you're you're helping people to change their states here.
Yes,
right?
their states. Yes, and their habits. Actually, what happens is when they go through the journey of self-healing, something happens, and they just open up because they no longer have that idea how things are supposed to be, and it works on two levels. While they let go of their preconceived ideas during the massage,
Yeah.
they actually start thinking differently, and they let go of all those thoughts that it's supposed to be like this, supposed to be like that. So that's why I say massage is transformative when you really know what you're doing.
And
Yeah.
you're a licensed holistic practitioner, is that right?
Yes, the title they give us is holistic. Holistic. That's the city gives us that license, that title. So it at least you know that I'm not an RMT, which is massage therapy. So there's a lot of licensed people that take courses and they get their license, and they're sometimes covered by insurances too. So it's kind of nice that way to have this license.
So you have that?
Yes, I have the license. I'm insured, and
you-
I took some courses to be able to have this license.
Now, how long have you been a licensed
And
practitioner?
it's already 11 years.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow, that's
That
Yeah.
was the
wow.
right number.
Wow, Hakalau.
that's a good number. Yes.
That is a good number. Now, what is a self-healing facilitator?
Okay, you're still. It's like you're reading my mind, and you're still in my question.
I'm not reading your mind, but I might be reading
We
something.
might be reading off of the same page. We're kind of like on the
We're
same
on the same page, Sandra. That's the good news.
Yes. Why not? So basically, when somebody has he wants to improve his life, whether he has a pain, or he has too much tension, or he seems to not something's not going right, like all those pressures are getting to the person, and he doesn't feel freed up, or he has really too much work and he's stressed. So self-healing would mean I would help him get to that level where he breaks loose, that those layers leave. Those layers can mean layers of all those thoughts that that he's holding. It can mean emotional. It can mean anything that's holding him back. So they actually get released through the body, which is nice because the mind is so complex. I find working with the mind easier than working direct. The mind is so complex. I'd rather work through the body.
Right.
Right.
So this is one excellent way to really free yourself from what's limiting you, those limiting beliefs, how it's supposed to be, how holding all those issues that stop us from really being freed up.
So are you talking about the body's automatic responses? Like the body has a memory too, correct?
The body has a memory, yes, and it holds through the muscles, the tensions, and holds memories, emotions in the body.
Okay.
So it's kind of a double work. So you release the mind to the body, and then the mind just calms down and clears up.
But the body doesn't fight with you like the mind does, right?
No, the body is pretty good.
So that's probably why you like to work. That's why you like to work with the body a bit more. Okay,
it's so much
got it,
easier
got
to the
it.
body because the body says, "Oh, I like this." The body's capacity for joy is much higher than trying to get joyful by stimulating your mind.
Interesting.
And
So interesting.
addictions come into place because when you're overly like if you're overly vigilant with your mind, you end up ruminating. You end up, going over the same things over and over again, and you just can't let go, and they get worse, especially if you have emotions. And you haven't forgiven, or you haven't done your work, internal work.
But that can be stored in your body too,
All that stuff is there.
Because the interesting thing is science says that all illness is from emotions, right?
Plus spirit
more
too,
science.
spiritual if you really go deep.
Is that part of the healing journey? Because you're
could
talking about body, mind. Now you've mentioned spirit.
Yes, it could be because some people actually go to that space when everything is so still that they actually meet God. So you can actually get really, really quiet.
And you can help them to do that.
Well, that's
everybody's different. Everybody has a different trip, right?
That's what makes us the same.
Different journey.
Well, and that's the cool thing about being the holistic practitioner, because I guess holistic means you work with the body, mind, and spirit?
Yes.
Okay.
If needed. Everybody's different.
Okay.
And there's different layers. Some people are ready for so much change, and some people are ready to, they just kind of fly, because they're just like...
Okay, so Joanna, I would like to know, because I'm hearing all these different, very cool things from you, and I know you work on the body more, but what does it look like when I come to you for a session?
Well, I need to know what you're looking for. I need to know if you have pains. I need to know how's your life. Are you comfortable with the stress level?
So what kind of people come to you then?
Well, I love people when they're like burnout state.
Oh, that's lovely. There's a lot of, then your audience must be very big.
love it, because then they shift so wonderfully, because it shows, right? Like if you have like level 10 of stress and you're not happy, and you're not happy with the employees, you're just generally not really sociable, because that's what happens, then you see the big shift, right? So I like big shifts. Well, their small shifts are good too, but it's just more interesting.
But you must, there's a lot of people who are where exactly what you're describing, especially after now, January is a very depressing month because we have all our bills from Christmas and everything else, and also making all these resolutions and not carrying through with them, that's pretty depressing too. Right? So this is a time when you must have a lot of people who are in that 10 stress.
Well, in general, if you want to be happy, it's really not working harder, right? It's really not that extra dress, you bought on sale, or, what makes you happy is really to not be perturbed by others or things, right? So if you can learn that, that's a way of learning how to calm the spirit, the inner spirit. So you can learn, like some people go for meditation, but it's like still in your head, right? So if you do the massage, then you will learn how to integrate new habits, calmness, so that when you are out at work, nobody triggers any buttons. It's a learning curve. You bring it into the world. It's more like I call it now sometimes energy. It's a strategy for energy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if I call you up and I say, okay, I am having some problem with a family member, okay, and it's how about, okay, say I know somebody who's really ill, maybe who's got cancer and they've been given 6 months to live, and this is a person that's really close to me, a sister, brother, whatever, okay, and so I'm devastated by this, and I can't seem to get around it.
So you're a little obsessive about it.
Or I've lost somebody. Let's say somebody passed away, because I'm thinking that wouldn't do it for me. So sorry, guys. But how about if somebody passed away? Okay.
You're feeling bad about it.
Or I'd be completely
Yes.
So let's say that happened, and so I'm finding it's affecting my work, it's affecting my relationships, and I guess it could lead to illness if I don't address it. So someone has said to me, Sandy, you need to really you need to really get back on track, and maybe you need some help. So I'm contacting you because I don't want to do any psychiatrists. I don't want to do anything like that.
Take any drugs.
Yeah, I don't want to do anything like that. So I'm thinking, okay, there's this person who's a licensed holistic practitioner. I'm going to try that, and so I'm going to call you up. What can I expect?
Well, we're looking at the areas, like I usually try to find out if you have any pains too, if your lifestyle, and conditions. I go through.
All these. Okay.
I go through the whole thing, and then I understand you while you're talking to me where you are.
Okay.
And depending on, like, when I ask you your objective, depending on how open you are to change, there are certain things that we can do with the body that will help you release emotions, right?
Okay.
There's also emotional acupressure.
So you do that as well?
Yes.
Okay, so if I have physical pains, you do massage, right?
Physical pain could be quite easily released through acupressure because through the acupressure points you release the tension, and the chi and blood moves in the area to irrigate it.
Okay.
And I've helped people even with herniated disc to, after a few months, to get back their body and feel pain-free. So it's a learning curve, because as you do this, you have to let go, right? It's always a balancing point. It's just, I'm not imposing you healing. It's just like you want it, and you allow it to work in you, right?
And you're helping the people to get to the state where they can allow their own self-healing to occur. Now, you mentioned acupressure.
Yes.
Let's talk about all the modalities that you do practice.
So acupressure is a very good modality for pain relief, because we do it together. Like, I'm not doing it to you, so you learn how to go out of your head and go into the acupressure points to release.
Okay.
So that's why it's more powerful. So I always work together with you. I want you to be aware of your own body. That's why I do also body awareness. It's more like you have to feel like you're doing it to yourself, and then you get it. Like I have people that do this work, and then they get revelations on their own, like images and that just come to the forefront. So that's good for pain relief, and Lomi Lomi is good for very stressed.
What is?
I do Lomi Lomi, hot Lomi style.
That's Hawaiian too. That's two Hawaiian things today.
But it's more, I've learned it here, so it's more like hot Lomi style. And that the blood and chi moves. So people that have really no energy at all, they can't really stay there and get acupressure because they're really, really stressed. And I do Lomi Lomi, which is like nice, and it's very a nice, embracing, long movement. So they don't have to do any work.
Okay, so the Lomi Lomi, is that physical contact? Is that like a massage?
It's
or
all
is that
physical.
Okay.
Everything I do is physical.
Okay.
Yes.
Interesting. Do you do talk therapy? Because that's
Actually, what I developed is talk therapy with the body, which is really interesting.
How does that work?
Oh, it's really interesting. Like sometimes some body parts don't work, so I just developed this way to speak to the body so that you actually, it's a process. Like sometimes you have to say, I'm sorry, body, because I haven't taken care of you. So you talk to the body part, and the body part kind of starts responding, yes. So I find that works for some people. So that's the body talk I do. I talk as less, the least possible, because I don't want to kind of stress them. I only talk when they need to get inside, into that space, make sure they're going in and make sure they're feeling. It's about feeling, because nowadays, you go to work, you come home, you don't have time to express your feelings.
Yes, very
Especially
true.
if you're angry
or
frustrated, you're just kind of like trying to keep things low. So this is a place where you can actually unnumb yourself and actually feel your body. So as you feel your body, then something alive emerges, because you're starting to say, hey, I can feel, A lot of men, for example, can't feel even their pain in their body, because they have learned to be very
suppress their emotions.
Very quiet about it, like very,
stoic.
Yeah, stoic, very. So their body doesn't respond, but I have to, if they really want to go into that journey, then I will slowly teach them to feel.
That's amazing.
That's amazing, yeah. And sometimes it takes months, like some people are in the control mode in their profession.
Yes.
I think, some people really aren't. It seems hard to believe, but the body awareness thing is, I think a lot of people are really far away from feeling with their body, the awareness of their body and how it feels. Right?
Yes, and you can actually get your life back. Like some people, like I said, there's some examples I have, like an owner of a company, and she had two businesses, and she wouldn't even be able to talk to me. She was that low, in her energy level. It took me 2 months to get her back to smiling, liking her employees,
Wow.
Yeah, she started talking nicely about her friends that she started meeting. It just changed her whole life.
And you just did that through what?
She liked acupressure, so she had a favorite.
So what was it going
Like
on
some
with,
people might be something else, you know?
Sure, but what was going on with her that you were able to, like, what did you...
She used to come once or twice a week. She was completely burnt out to businesses. So as she did this, she was pretty good with her body, though. She did feel things, so it went faster, right? She would say, "Oh, I don't feel this movement going up anymore," like wanting to
So she
vomit.
was very aware.
She was very aware, so she kind of like she took it in, you know? She took it in. So you have to take it in. You can't just, like, things happen to you and then you dismiss everything, right? So the self-healing journey is awareness. You have to be aware of what's happening, and then you have to kind of remember it, or else then you can't move to the next higher level. So it's nice that way, but sometimes I do have to remind them, and I have to say, well, what's going on, so that they integrate. So feel it, take inventory, integrate. That's why you need more than one session.
It sounds to me like it's easy to get out of that. It's much easier than it is to stay in. So do people come back as a maintenance? Kind of like an oil
Well,
change?
I'd like that, but sometimes they just live. They just live their life. They just like jump into the next level, and they just continue their life.
I just want to get back to the body thing for a minute, because I know you say that the body speaks the truth, but what do you mean by that?
It's just that it never lies. Like, if you have pain in your body, it never lies. It means that there's obstruction there. Like, if you massage a young person versus a more elderly person, the elderly person will have a lot of pain because because things don't work.
Right.
So it never lies. And when I do, like, energy scans, the body tells me where there's obstruction, and never lies. And it just, as you do it and you do more body work, then the energy moves into another direction because it just did its work. So it always changes. That's why I know definitely that the body never lies. It tells you when you feel sick. It tells you feel energy now. It tells you everything.
So how many sessions? I guess it would vary, but on average, how many people, or how many weeks or months maybe do people...
Well, it's good to come like at least twice a month, you know, if you want to be more productive at work. It's good. It's very good. And for people that have like pains and, you know, they've had accidents, I think 5 to 6 sessions is an average, pretty good average.
So do people who have maybe car accidents?
Yes, yes, because the energy, like with them, the energy is a little bit broken, so like it just kind of recirculates better. Like they actually feel the movements because it's been obstructed.
So let's say, you know, I broke my leg, or that's a local thing. What about people who have maybe cancer, like a bone marrow type of cancer, which might be in your blood? Where it's not necessarily something that they can actually feel. It might be in their
internal.
Yeah. What would you do?
Well, I would be careful with cancer because I have to make sure that it doesn't spread.
Right.
You know?
Right.
That's why I have to look into it more. But in general, then I would, since I went really deep into the healing process, I do help them to size up their potential to go inside to heal.
Okay, so from within.
Yes, I also help them with their mind to be able to go inside because I've done cases like herniated disc. So I was able to give them exercises to get out of their mind to heal their body.
Okay, and do you work at all with food choices? Is that anything that, I mean, sometimes people...
No, sometimes I have to say don't eat that because I know definitely
or smoking.
Yes, but I'm not there to help them with their food. But I mean, if they're into the area of my expertise, and I know like beer is not good for you know certain men's problems, I would tell them that that would be later, not in the first few sessions. Like after they see results, then I would add that in if they're open again.
So you mentioned with men's problems, is men's health different than women's?
I have started a rejuvenation program for men, and it's all professionally done with these modalities, the Acupressure, the Reflexology. So that is a miracle in itself, because a lot of the men go for the big V and the big C, Viagra, Cialis, right?
Oh, God.
What? Oh, that.
Viagra and Cialis.
Yes. So
The big V, the big C. That's not venture capitalist.
Oh, that.
Or, as my friend says, vibration check. Maybe it's a different kind of vibration.
Yeah, yeah. So I was able to go to help them with not just.
He was awake now.
Now I got him. Good.
I went blue.
Another kind of hakalau or Lomi Lomi.
Yeah.
Wait a second. I could just go with that. I'm not going with it.
I just want you to know that massage can go really far if the practitioner is like all there to be open to go further into the healing. So it's not just about, feeling good. It's not just about the skin feeling good. It's actually letting go of what's holding you back. And also having your mind open enough to do your own self-healing.
Now, Joanna, how did you get into this? What's your path? What called you to
What's
this
your story?
work?
Well, it all started with a Chinese head massage, and when I saw it performed on people, I couldn't believe how good they looked.
What is a Chinese head massage?
Do you
is
do
it with
that
those
too?
things?
Yeah, I do it too.
Wow.
Yeah,
Is
no,
it those things?
it's
that
the
go on
face and the
head?
scalp.
I know when I go
When
get
I
my hair,
saw that, I couldn't believe it.
Why? What happened?
Their eyes were like, their face was 10 years younger, and I said, "Oh my God!"
Wow.
And their eyes were sharp and glowing.
And you do that too?
Yes, I do that too.
Chinese
I'm telling
head
you, it's so good.
massage.
It's good for people on camera. They just like shh.
light right up.
And even the nose is sharper. Everything is like stretched out. So when I saw that, I said, "Oh, I have to follow this chi. I have to follow the chi.
Interesting.
Wherever the chi goes, I'm coming."
It's an instant facelift.
So when I saw that, then it went on from one modality to the other, and I learned Thai massage. I learned a lot of acupressure. And since my background is in science, because I worked with pharmaceutical companies, so I did not let anything from science block me. So that's why I just research and developed my own men's rejuvenation program, which is all professional.
You had a history. Your previous life, I guess, was in pharmaceuticals.
Yes, I was.
Well,
I was in
total on the other
anesthesia
Wow.
in the teaching hospitals, and I had to learn about cardiovascular, and I have no science background. So that's really what got me going, because my intense detail about science and knowing about how drugs work. So that I did the reverse. I said, I'm going to do something totally different. I'm going to help people and be totally open to make it happen. So I transfer over my this faith that I have into the people, so they do their own journey, Yeah, their own
Faith?
journey.
Did you say faith?
Yes, faith.
Is
yeah.
Are you a nonconformist in the field?
I am a
What
nonconformist.
does that mean?
Nonconformance means I'm not RMT.
Yeah.
Means I'm not a doctor, right?
Right.
It means I'm not those other funny places that are out there. I'm just like in the middle with this license, and I have healing gifts.
Yeah.
That makes me like different from the rest, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So you don't conform to any particular modality or system. You're a mix of everything.
Well, it's because, you see, when I did acupressure, I thought it was just Chinese medicine and the points and the zones, right? I was very technical. But then I found out you can go much further than that. So that's why I don't limit myself to any knowledge. Because the energy doesn't necessarily just go through that point. It actually goes where you need it. So I went, it's beyond just technicalities. It's beyond that. So I guess that makes me nonconformist, right?
Well, it sounds like
But
you're a medical intuitive, almost.
Yes, but I use the body to prove everything. Like, I don't tell you this and that. I make you tell yourself. So which is more powerful.
That's really cool. I
I like that.
You tell yourself.
Yes, that's why it
That
works.
way you have to take total responsibility.
Yes, I love it. Yes, you take responsibility.
So what are you really enthusiastic about now?
Well, now, okay, so don't stigmatize me, right?
Of course not.
I'm
Here's
really
the
enthusiastic about schizophrenia. Yes, I helped one young man, 22 years old, and he wasn't capable of doing anything because of the tormented mind.
Was he on drugs? Because they give drugs
Yes.
to a lot of these schizophrenic guys,
Yes.
and it dulls them down.
Yes,
drugs do.
he was on drugs.
Yeah.
So I just met him by serendipity at a doctor's office, and I said, I think I can help you, and he came to see me, and that's where fate comes in, because this wasn't massage, because what I felt, it was prayer. I prayed for him, with him, and anyways, 3 sessions later, he left the country. He's normal.
Just from prayer?
Prayer, yes, prayer, but specific.
So that's another thing
That's a
that you
field,
do, right?
yes. I've been trained also in...
See, there's the
I've been
medical
trained-
intuitive. That's the intuitive part.
Well,
I've been trained in deliverance, freedom.
Really?
Yes.
Where did you get trained for that?
What is that? That's a movie, Deliverance.
Different movie.
Yeah, it's a training that I have also.
What the heck? What is it called?
It's freedom from spiritual oppression. That's freedom. You get freedom from spiritual oppression, like things that are oppressing you that are not just like you.
So basically, you're free from religion.
Well, it's
Sorry?
curses, right?
Oh, there's all kinds of things, but
Curses
I
or
just want to stick to schizophrenia for now because
Right.
it goes really far. Yeah,
So
it's a big field. Another interview.
Okay, come back for that interview.
Oh, that's called deliverance, and in the movies it's called something else, right?
Yeah.
So you actually prayed with this person.
Yes.
3 prayers?
No, 3 sessions.
3 sessions.
Prayers. You're funny. You need a massage.
She needs a massage.
Yeah. So I'm really happy because I know that this person's whole life has changed. That's what makes me happy.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's why I'm excited
I don't
about
think you
this.
should call yourself a holistic practitioner. I think you should call yourself a miracle worker. That's amazing.
No, it's been done, but you have to really believe in it, and you have to, that person. He came to see me, and he was really wanted to
Joanna
change.
of God.
Is
Yeah.
that
He really
Joanna
wanted to
of God.
change, so it really helps when somebody's ready, right?
Okay, so you're excited about your
helping
ability
people with
to help
schizophrenia.
schizophrenia. And what is
Yeah.
it? I mean, from your point of view, what is it? Is it some sort of a deliverance that they need? Some sort of a curse that they have on them or something?
Well, okay, I'll tell you about
That's a
him.
whole big show, I know,
No, it's
but-
another show, but this is how it happened. Like, it happened because he was taking drugs, and he was watching the conspiracy show.
Oh, yeah.
It's weird, eh?
Like any conspiracy show? Like a
No, well, I
specific-
don't know the details.
Okay,
I'm just
okay.
telling you that, like,
Okay.
the transference that can happen on a
Okay, so like a Ouija
media.
board, even like
Really?
a Ouija board.
Yeah.
Well, Ouija boards are...
So I'm just saying that you have to be careful what you see, and
What you're open to, what you open yourself up to.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So so did he get schizophrenia from that?
Yes.
So he did not have schizophrenia before that.
No.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's really interesting how people
Wow.
can lose their whole life because they're actually opening up a gateway.
Oh my goodness.
Joanna, we got to have you back
Yes.
to do a whole show on that.
okay, so
which
there's
is
I
awesome.
want to.
Okay,
Why?
let's do
That's
it.
so much fun.
Okay, so listen, we're just about out of time here, but
Yeah.
is there anything else you want to let people know about today? We want to
Oh,
make
I
sure.
just,
I think we went through most of it, but
I just want people to know that it's possible to self-heal,
yeah.
and it's possible to feel freed up, and it's possible to have to cope better with the pressures through massage. And
Well-
you just have to give it a chance.
I have to say, I love your energy. I love your energy, and so you do have that. You definitely feels like you do have that healing energy. And all of the stuff that you do, I think, is just a dress up for really what this special energy that you have. That's
Well,
what
thank you. Come and see me.
Do I need to?
I think you should.
You don't have to worry about needing. You just want to evolve higher, right?
We all yes. we
Yes.
She's
all
going to
want
5D. She's already there,
It's an
actually.
evolution.
Yes, this is for sure.
You don't
for
have
sure.
to need. Do people come to you when they need you?
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
they don't come to give me flowers.
Okay, I'll give you flowers.
That's nice. Okay, Joanna.
Wow.
Thank you,
This
thank
is
you, thank you,
so
Thank
much
you
fun.
for doing this.
Thank
We
you.
put all your info up there. We got the phone number up there. We got
Oh.
we got the website
I
up
just
there.
think
Oh,
you're
my God.
amazing.
Right?
I just think you're amazing. Just love your energy.
But what is the
Just to
website
have a
again?
coffee with you.
Well, I have two. Yes, we
It's
should.
healing.
I have two websites, so I don't know.
GoodEnergyBreak.com is one of them, right?
Yeah, and the other one is intelligentbodymassage.com.
Perfect.
And the other one is empoweryourmasculinity.com.
Ooh. Okay, so is that for just males, or could that be a female trying to get in touch with her masculine energy?
No, it just it's about men having
Okay.
sexual issues.
Oh, so forget the Cialis and Viagra.
Get empowered.
Yeah, get empowered.
Do it yourself, baby.
Yes.
Okay, Joanna.
Safe for life.
And yes, it's permanent.
Safe for life.
Yes.
Safe. Thousands
No
of
side
dollars,
effects.
too.
No
Yeah,
side
that's right.
effects, right?
Oh,
That's
yes.
the thing.
They have-
Positive side effects.
They have side effects.
No, the
Yeah,
drugs
yeah.
do. I'm talking
Yeah,
about
no,
your
no.
ways. No
but they
side
do have
effects.
side effects, really serious.
But what if you want
ones, too.
side effects?
No,
No, you want the good effects.
That's what I'm saying. All I'm saying.
You
want the
good
total,
effects.
yeah, the total Lomi
Okay,
Lomi.
guys, kids. Okay, we're gonna have to wrap the show up now. So people out there, they're resonating already with Joanna. They
They're
know
in
how to get in touch.
Hakalau and
Hang on, we're not done yet, Joanna.
sorry,
Come
I thought you
on.
wanted to hit me.
I'm just saying goodbye to everybody out there. And you know how to get in touch with Joanna. I could have experience for energy, and it's worth experience.
Get back here.
Just, you know what, just sitting there, just sitting here and talking to her, you're walking away with a natural high. No kidding.
That's so
Okay.
cute.
Testimonial.
Yeah, you're so cute.
You're so
No.
cute.
All right, that's it for the show. We'll see you next time right here at thatchannel.com. Wait.
I can't even do that.
No. There might be another guest.
Good for you. Good for you.
So we'll see. Anyway, it's That Channel. We'll maybe
you.
be back. See ya. Thanks,
Okay,
Joanna.
thank you.
Yeah, that was fun.